Here we go. So, in your student book, it asks you to construct a perpendicular line that passes through C that is perpendicular to line M. Do you agree with that? Yes. So how many of you right now are going, why in the world did we do that transformation activity right at the start? Anybody use transformations right here? Anybody use the concept of transformations at all here? Okay, so I'm going to show you where that comes into play as we do this. So, here's the thing that I don't like that your book doesn't do is they don't put these to represent that those go there, because I guarantee you a lot of you put endpoints. Some of you said that the other day. You put endpoints there, so you made it a segment. Right? It's not a segment. It's not a segment. It continues on forever. I wish the book would make it off-centered. So therefore you had to go, what do I do whenever it's not a segment and it's over here in the middle? Like if it put it over here or something. However, this is what we got. So how many of you put a point here, a point there, and said that's my line segment? Okay? So my question is, did it work? Why do you think it worked? Because when they built this picture for you, they tell you it's a line, but they literally put C right in the middle of it. And so by constructing a perpendicular bisector, you lucked out because you can make it a segment. So here's the other step that it's going to make you do. How can I make this line a segment? It didn't say anything about me bisecting it and finding the midpoint and knowing the distance between this and this is the same, did it? It asks you to draw a perpendicular line. And so in there, how can I make this a segment? We can do exactly what y'all did and put dots here and here. But if I just put one here and one randomly over here, I'm guessing. So how can I be precise? What do you got?
Put one point anywhere on the line, and then make the circle radius of that point in C.
Right. So I could randomly pick this over here and make that A, right? Or I could just draw a circle. So instead of randomly picking it, I'm still randomly picking it by the dimension of my compass, right? But really what I'm doing is I'm picking a point on the line, and now I created a segment. I'm going to call that B, right? Create a segment. And now I have a segment here to work with that I could pass it through. Right? Can I go ahead and just draw it? Could I go ahead and just draw it down and say, hey man, it looks like about right there, I got it? Oh, can I draw? No, can I go ahead and draw my perpendicular line now?
I mean, you could, but it wouldn't be straight if it always...
I'd be estimating, wouldn't I? I'd be estimating. And so therefore, what do I need to do now to be able to do that?
Create circle B with radius BC and circle A with radius AC.
AC? Isn't that going to give me the same circle? If I did circle B with radius BC, it's going to come out here, right? So what do I do?
Make a circle with radius BA.
Radius of this one. Ugh, don't go back on me.
So C was just a distraction.
No, C is where the problem told me I had to draw it through. So C is important. I just didn't have the line segment. So C is the specific part. And so now I do it to the other side. Like that. And now what can I draw? I have points. I have a point there. I have a point there. And I want to pray for everything that it's going to pass through C, correct? And there it is. Okay? So what was the additional step that we had to do here? Make it a segment. Okay? Make it a segment.